Hey everyone, Cosmic Mango here, and today we're talking about hidden gems for Commander. Cards which are severely underrated and underplayed and deserve a chance in your Commander decks. So, let's check out these cards. Number 1. Hissing Iguanar. A creature lizard that costs 1 red and 2 generic mana to cast. It has 3 power and 1 toughness, and it says the following. Whenever another creature dies, you may have this creature deal 1 damage to target player or planeswalker. So this fiery lizard is ready to bring the heat to your Commander games. Its triggered ability can really bring out a lot of damage over the Commander game. It triggers on any creature dying, not just yours. So this can happen when we remove creatures with spells or through combat damage or whatever other means you can think of to have the creatures die. With this lizard's cool trigger, we can target any player when a creature dies, letting us pick and choose the best target available. It's also a May ability, so you don't have to target an opponent if you don't want to, but I think most of the time you're going to use it. This creature shines in high aggro decks or any form of deck that revolves around creatures dying. Also, it's a great counter against these type of decks as well. If you're playing against an aristocrat deck, which aims to sacrifice a lot of creatures to get things done, we can really hinder that opponent's game plan by pinging them with damage upon each creature they sacrifice or each creature that's dying on their board side, which is very nice. Hissing Iguanar is a powerful and underrated card in my opinion, a total hidden gem which is scalable as the game goes on. Plus, this card's a budget all-star, as right now you can buy this card for around 35 cents. Number 2, Oath of Lieges, an enchantment spell that costs 1 white and 1 generic mana to cast. It says the following. At the beginning of each player's upkeep, that player chooses target player who controls more lands than they do, and is their opponent. The first player may search their library for a basic land card, put that card onto the battlefield, then shuffle. So this card is an interesting one, and I would mainly recommend it for mono white decks or any deck splashing white that tends to struggle with its land drops. This card can be used to help you catch up if you fall behind from your opponents if they have more lands in play than you. The problem is, it can also be used to help your opponents if their land total falls behind someone else's. At 2 mana, it's a cheap to cast early game spell, which you can get out as early as turn 2, and it's an enchantment, so it's harder to remove compared to creatures. I would say that mono white or low ramp white decks benefit most from this card, since they often lag behind other colors' explosive starts like green. It's a fun card to use and can even the board if you're playing against someone piloting a heavy landfall focused deck. It sort of acts as an anti-ramp spell because if someone is ramping like crazy to get ahead, well, this enchantment is going to help you catch up. It's overall a really cool gem of a card, plus it can be utilized in group hug themed decks, which is great. You can buy this card for around $6.50. Number 3, Sanctum of Ugin, a land card that says the following. Tap, add 1 colorless mana. Whenever you cast a colorless spell with mana value 7 or greater, you may sacrifice this land. If you do, search your library for a colorless creature card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Sanctum of Ugin is such a wicked cool land card, fantastic for colorless Eldrazi decks, where you are bound to be casting high mana cost colorless spells, but can be used in any colorless deck really, as long as you have enough spells in play with CMC or higher. Its triggered ability, which happens when you cast a colorless spell with a mana cost 7 or greater, is just absolutely gnarly. We may sacrifice this land to search our library for a colorless creature card, any creature card mind you, with no restriction, so we can find a combo piece or just a massive scary creature to hopefully cast on our next turn. I really love cards like this because they're so flexible, offering us mana with no come in tap restrictions like other lands tend to do. And when we no longer need that land, we can sacrifice it for the greater good, which is mega cool. So if you're playing it as a land card early and then you don't need it later on, it doesn't have to just sit on the board not doing anything. We can utilize it to get something very cool from our deck. So if you have a powerful colorless deck laying around, do yourself a favor and pick up this hidden gem. It is brilliant. Personally, I think it shines in Eldrazi decks, but you can use it wherever you think it may work best. You can buy this land for around $2.30. Number 4, Szat's Will. An instant spell that costs 1 black and 4 generic mana to cast. It says the following. Choose one. If you control a commander as you cast this spell, you may choose both instead. Each opponent sacrifices a creature they control with the greatest power, or exile all opponents' graveyards, then create X01 black Fraul creature tokens, where X is the greatest power among creature cards exiled this way. So don't let the pronunciation of this card's name deter you. It's actually a powerhouse instant spell, especially good when you control your commander. Sure, 5 mana is a little bit steep, but it's totally manageable with some mana rocks or just a classic dark ritual. The best part, no matter which mode you choose or if you pull off both, they exclusively target opponents, never yourself, which is very wicked and keeps us safe from harm. We can use the spell to remove each opponent's strongest creature in play, or we can use it to remove each opponent's biggest threats in their graveyards by exiling their graveyards away. So if you're playing against a graveyard recursion deck, or any deck that needs the graveyard to thrive, we can really blow up our opponent's game plan. A sweet bonus, the graveyard mode gives you X01 tokens, where X is the power of the strongest creature exiled that way, which is perfect for fueling sacrifice or aristocrat strategies in your deck. It shuts down graveyard shenanigans across the table while stacking your board with chump blockers or sacrificial food. Tons of value packed into one instant spell. It's highly underrated and definitely worth testing out. You can buy this card for around $1.30. Hey everyone, if you're loving these hidden gems, do me a solid, smash that like button and hit subscribe. Every click helps the algorithm send these cards to more players who may need them. Okay, let's get back to the list. Number 5, Duneblast. A saucy spell that costs 1 green, 1 black, 1 white, and 4 generic mana to cast. It says the following. Choose up to 1 creature, destroy the rest. So, I must admit, yes, this card requires a lot of mana to be cast. However, if you can pull it off, it's a pretty devastating board wipe, which lets you pick 1 creature to survive the wreckage. So you can keep your commander, a powerful creature, or a combo piece, or whatever else you may like best in play. This card will wipe opponents' armies away while sparing one of your best creatures. I would recommend this card in a deck that has the ability to ramp up fast, and perhaps even in a deck that runs graveyard recursion tactics, as you can then hopefully recast your other creatures that did not survive the board wipe. Do any of you watching use Duneblast? If so, let me know how it has performed for you in the comments below. You can buy this card for around 50 cents, making it very budget friendly to pick up. Number 6, the final card on my list today, Mask of Griselbrand. A legendary artifact equipment that costs 2 black and 1 generic mana to cast. It says the following. Equipped creature has flying and lifelink. Whenever a equipped creature dies, you may pay X life, where X is its power. If you do, draw X cards, equip for 3 generic mana. So last but not least, this mask is an absolute banger. It's pretty low to cast and also to equip, making it efficient, and the added card text has to offer is just so sweet. Both flying and lifelink are super relevant keywords, and when combined together are just fantastic, as the flying is going to give the evasiveness to our creature to deal combat damage, hopefully with ease, and the lifelink helps us build up life with each evasive swing. When you have the two combined together, it is very formidable. Finally, if our equipped creature does die, we get to pay X life and draw X cards based upon its power, which is brilliant for card advantage. Plus, the life spent will hopefully not matter much, as Mask of Griselbrand should have helped build up our life total quite nicely over the game. Overall, it's a solid equipment card, a total gem, and very worth trying out. You can buy this card for around $1.15. Okay, we've arrived to the end of the video. What do you all think of the cards I've listed? Do any of you watching play these cards? Have any hidden gem recommendations? If so, let me know in the comment section below. I love reading your comments and always try my best to answer them all. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, check out the 2 other videos that should have popped up on the screen. Please drop a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to hit that notification bell to keep updated for more of my future Commander content. Thanks for watching everyone, and as always, take care and goodbye.